See my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when we say time rates, this is any rate with respect to time t, no? So that's time rate. So or any quantity with respect to time t, say volume dv over dt. Then we have the height dh over dt, the length dx over dt. So that's time rates. So we have here steps in solving problems on time rates. First step, draw a figure to illustrate the conditions of the problem. Then second, formulate equations. Third, differentiate equation with respect to time t. Then substitute the known quantities in the expression obtained in step 3 and compute for the required quantities. So those are the steps, no, in solving time rates. So to apply these steps, we have this first example. Sophia, can you read the first example?
H2O is flowing into a vertical tank of the rate of 24 feet cube per minute. If the radius of the tank is 4 feet, how fast is the surface rising?
Okay, so H2O means water flowing into a vertical tank at the rate of 24 cubic feet per minute. So the rate of the volume of water flowing inside the tank, 24 cubic feet per minute given. If the radius of the tank is 4 feet, how fast is the surface rising? So it means that gipangita diri guys ang pagsaka, ang rate sa pagsaka sa water, no? How fast? So kumuleta nga ang height sa water is 8 h. So the rate is dh over dt. So manay ano na to dere, no? How fast is the surface rising? Of course, inig butang na tog tubig diya sa tangke, musaka gyud ang tubig. Pila may rate sa pagsaka sa tubig? Mo na gipangutana diya, how fast is the surface rising? So ang sunod mo nakadraw naman tag figure. So okay, this is a vertical tank unya doon na kay word radius diha. So it means that the cross section of the tank or the base of the tank is a circle. So we can draw a cylindrical tank, vertical cylindrical tank. So mao ni siya ang forma, no? Wherein the base is a circle having a radius 4 feet. So ang atong ma-formulate diri nga equation is the equation in terms of the volume, no, of the tank. Volume is equal to dH. B stands for the area of the base of the tank or the area of the circle, which is pi r squared. Okay, ang base is a circle man. So the area of a circle is pi r squared times height h. So pi r squared h. But r is given 4 feet. So pwede natin siya ma-substitute. So doon na tayo 16 pi h. So volume equals 16 pi h. Ang sunod nga step, atong i-differentiate with respect to time t. So derivative of volume V with respect to time t, so dV over dt. Then the derivative of 16 pi h, so kanang 16 pi, that's constant, i-move out na nato. Then derivative of h with respect to time t, dh over dt. Then solve dh over dt. Kaya mamaya itong ano, no? Ang rate sa pagsaka sa tubig. So dv over dt is given man, 24 cubic feet per minute. So we can solve dh over dt. Our dh over dt is equivalent to 0.48 feet per minute. So any question here? Number one. May pangutana? So arita sa next example to learn more. Can you read, Gabriel? Number two.
A rectangular uh, trough is 10 feet long and 3 feet wide. Find how fast the surface rises if H2O flows at the rate of 12 feet cubed per minute.
So we have here a rectangular trough. This is 10 feet long and 3 feet wide. So man siya ang ato ang figure nga ma-draw, no? Rectangular container in a form of a rectangular parallelepiped. So atong pasudlan ni siya og tubig at a rate 12 cubic feet per minute. So of course, inig to sa tubig, mosaka ang tubig, no? So man doon na tayo arrow going upward. Ang mao na siya ang atong rate sa pagsaka sa tubig, dy over dt. Pare-pareha ni siya sa number 1, no? Pero ang atong forma dire rectangular parallelepiped. Ang kaganina cylinder. So karon ang atong container is a rectangular parallelepiped. So gipangitaan gyapon ta og rate sa pagsaka sa tubig, how fast the surface rises if water flows at the rate of 12 cubic feet per minute. So ang atong ma-formulate diri nga equation, guys, is the volume gyapon, no, of this container. So volume equals BH gyapon, where ang atong area of the base of the container is the area of a rectangle. Ganina, area of a circle to siya, karon area of a rectangle. So what is the area of a rectangle? Di ba length times width man to siya? Okay, so length times width. So dire ang ato ang base kani siya nga rectangle with dimensions x and y. So x for the width, then so kani siyang y, mani siya ang ato ang ibali height ani nga base. So atong i-determine ang area ani, ato lang i-product, ato lang i-multiply ang x o ang y. So xy niya ang length sa container is given 10 feet long. So the volume therefore is equal to 10xy. But x is 3 feet wide, di ba? So ma-30 na ni siya. 10 times 3 is 30 times y. So 30y. So volume equals 30y. Ato ni siyang i-differentiate with respect to time t. So we have dv over dt equals 30 dy over dt. Then solve for dy over dt. So 12 cubic feet per minute divided by 30 square feet. Cancel out na itong square feet. So ang mabilin nga unit, a unit of dy over dt, which is feet per minute. So the answer is 0.4 feet per minute. Ano siya ang rate sa pagsaka sa H2O. So, way pangutana number 2. Ay maghatag tag quiz number 3 karon basta kuan napatay time. Way pangutana? Nakuha ra ninyo? Another example. Okay, this one. Example number 3. Please read. Rex Sumalinog.
Triangular 10 feet long is 4 feet across the
Kusga,
top.
kusga pala yung Rex. Kusga. Mabati sa
Triangular
tanan.
so 10 feet long is 4 feet across the top and 4 feet deep. If water flows in at the rate of 3 cubic feet per minute, find how fast the surface is rising when the H2O is 6 inches deep.
Okay, so in here, we are given a triangular through a triangular container. So the base of the container is a triangle. So what is the area of a triangle? Sa the area sa triangle, guys? Kaya namdam mo? 1/2 base times height, no? Kung itong area sa triangle. So 1/2 base times the height. So ang atong base dere sa triangle nga atong i-consider kani siyang x, no, ang atong base, then ang atong height is y. So the area is 1/2 xy. Then the length of the container, the triangular through, is 10 feet long. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. So we have 5xy. So the volume therefore is 5xy. So ang atong i-consider diri nga volume, guys, kani siyang sa water, no? Dili ang kaning sa container. Wala man ingon nga napuno ang container sa tubig, no? Ingon ra man siya nga find how fast the surface is rising when the water is 6 inches deep. So wala pa siya puno, no? 6 inches pa lang siya. Gipapangitaan na tao kuan kanang rate sa pagsaka sa tubig. So ang atong gi-consider diri nga volume kanin sa volume of water inside the container. This is a form of a triangular through gihapon, no? So v is equal to 5xy. So kung ato ni siya i-differentiate with respect to time t, doon na tayo dv over dt equals 5x dy dt, dy over dt plus 5y dy dx over dt using product formula, product rule. So kung mag-differentiate ka ng xy, gamitan nato na siya ang product rule, no? X dy over dt plus y dx over dt. So doon na tayo unknown diri nga dx over dt. Kung kanin siyang x, unknown na siya. Ang y, no problem for y kay 6 inches man na siya. 6 inches deep. So ang sunod atong buhaton, guys, atong i-ratio and proportion. Kani siya nga base. Base sa water nga napurma og triangle sad. Ato ni siyang i-ratio ngadto sa base sa atong triangular container. So given man ni siya 4 feet across the top. Niya 4 feet deep ang height kibali sa container, 4 feet. So atong i-ratio and proportion. So, mag-draw lang ta ani nga triangle. Mano siya? X niya 4 niya kung ato ni siyang i-half guys. So kung ato i-consider kanilang half ani. So x over 2 divided by 2. Then equal to y divided by 4. So mo na siya ang ratio and proportion or similar triangle by similar triangle. So x over 2 equals y over 4. Now, kung ato ni siyang i-simplify nga equation, mo arrive ta og x equals y. Cancel out maning kuan 4. Nya atong i-differentiate with respect to time t, dx over dt equals dy over dt. So equal na din ang siyang dx over dt ug ang dy over dt. So kung equal na siya, equal sad ang x ug ang y. So i-substitute na to dito, mahimo na siyang 5y dy over dt plus 5y dy over dt. So ang x atong gipulihan og y, ang dx over dt ato sang gipulihan og dy over dt. So we can add 5y dy over dt plus 5y dy over dt equal to 10y dy over dt. Then solve for dy over dt. So we got 0.6 feet per minute. Okay, so any question here? Number 3.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
About ani sir ba kaning ang kaning nga problem sir apply na ni sa 3D nga shape sir. Ay 3D nga anang cancer ba?
Yes,
3D
kay
ra ni siya sir.
yes kay volume man ni siya ang hisgutan ani. Kay makita man nimo sa given guys. Tanawa ang rate 3 cubic feet per minute. So cubic feet is a unit of volume man na siya. So 3 dimension ni siya, no? Nasa problem nga dili 3D, no? 2D lang siya. 2 dimension. Advance ra kay mo, no? So arita sa example number 4, 2D ni siya. 2 dimension ra ni. So please read example number 4. Miss Adelorly. Please read.
A ladder 20 feet long leans against a
Ano
vertical
question?
wall.
Jeff?
If the top slides downward at the rate of 2 feet per second,
Ah,
find how fast the lower end is moving when it is 16 feet from the wall.
okay, so Sophia? Sorry, Adelorly. Ano ba gipangita diri Adelorly sa problem? What is asked here?
How fast the lower end is moving when it is 16 feet from the wall.
Okay, so manay gipangita how fast the lower end is moving when it is 16 feet from the wall. So there is a ladder 20 feet long nagsandig sa vertical wall, no? Ang vertical wall, wala gihatag ang height sa vertical wall, pero gihatag ang length, no? Sa location sa bottom of the ladder from the wall. This is 16 feet. Naman dire, no? When it is 16 feet from the wall. How fast the lower end is moving when it is 16 feet from the wall. So, given siya ang location sa bottom of the ladder from the wall 16 feet. Unya, kung mo slide down ni ang top sa ladder, of course, move sa ni ang bottom sa ladder to the right. Kung mo slide down ni siya. So kung doon na ni sa kadire, yan, ni slide down ni siya, kuyawan gud, no? Kay mo move man sa ding kuan ubos, labi na walay gibutang diha nga kuan support para dili siya mo move. So pag slide down, ni move siya. What is the rate? How fast the lower end is moving when it is 16 feet from the wall? So we are forming here a triangle, a right triangle. Sa ato ang figure. So ang ato ang ma-formulate diri nga equation mo ni siya 20 feet square equals x squared plus y squared by Pythagorean
Pythagorean.
theorem, no? Yes. So the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other sides. Ano siya ang Pythagorean theorem. So if we are going to differentiate this equation with respect to time t, derivative of the constant 20 squared is 0. Then the derivative of x squared is 2x dx over dt plus the derivative of y squared with respect to time t is 2y dy over dt. Then atong simplify, we multiply both sides by 1/2. So we have 0 equals x dx over dt plus y dy over dt. Then solve for dx over dt, transpose y dy over dt to the left. So negative y dy over dt over x. But x is equal to 16 feet. So ma-solve gud nato, no? Ang y. Kaya ang x is 16 feet man. Gikan sa ato ang equation nga 20 squared equals x squared plus y squared. Substitute 16 for x. So y is equal to 12 feet. Therefore, our dx over dt is equal to negative 12 times negative 2 divided by 16. So the answer is 1.5 feet per second. So that is our rate, 1.5 feet per second. So this is 2D, not 3D. Example of 2D. Duhara ni siya ka dimension x o y dimension. Ang atong first three examples, 3D to, volume. Okay, so any question? Walay pangunta na. Mag-quiz number 3 na ta. Okay, next week guys, mag-semifinal exam naman ta. Kailangan maka-quiz number 3 na ta karon, no? Okay, mag-semifinal naman ta next week. Yeah, after Christmas, mag-final na ta after Christmas. Ano, humana na yan atong semester. Dali ra kayo. So mo to, katong ni persevere gyud, no? Wagin mo undang. Makahuman jud eskwela. Ang katong naluya ni undang, no? Wa malingaw sa online class. So di gito kahuman kay ni undang man. Quitter never wins. Winner never quits. Manay timan-an ni guys, no? So kung gusto mong makahuman gyud, padayon gyud mo sa inyong gisugdan. Okay? So, arita sa naroon pa tayo 30 minutes. So, mag-quiz number 3 na ta. So, kanina yung assignment number 12. I want you to solve this first problem as your quiz number 3. Niya kanang 2 and 3 mo na inyo ang assignment number 12. Please open your camera. Turn on your video while answering this problem. Number 1. A boy on a bike rides north 5 miles, then turns east. If he rides 10 miles per hour, at what rate was his distance to the starting point, changing 2 hours after he left that point? Okay, so atong tanawon og na sabtan ba ninyo ang ato ang lesson karon, no? So, screenshot ni Paleho, guys. Then solve number 1 today.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Pwede na dili na lang namo kapihon ang question, sir. That's na lang may answer.
Kapihon jud.
Okay, so thank you.
Hmm. Please turn on your video, Ronald Ligues. And also Alexandre Suwan. Thank you. Alright, guys, you can leave the meeting now. You have 10 minutes to upload your answers. See you next meeting, guys.